Yeah, we went to. That's the joint we went to.
Oh yeah,
that shit was dope.
Yeah, it's called like Punk Records or something like that.
Where?
Yeah.
I'm going to slide.
So,
we ain't talking about shit.
I mean, you know,
We having a whole conversation. Bring the barbershop.
Yeah,
that's what it says.
That's what it is. I was gonna say something. I was gonna piggyback off the record store comment. Like now, you can't even discuss music online with people because like everybody wants to listen to a song or an album in the first 10 minutes of the release and have a whole fucking opinion about this shit. It's like you don't get a chance to live with this shit no more.
And if you don't like it, you hating.
Yeah, you a hater. Like
that's
you got
that's the worst part, man.
It's microwave. And I'm tired of saying that shit, but it is true.
It's true,
like this whole microwave, instant transmission type shit.
That's why I like this time of the year because nothing comes out,
which is crazy.
So you get to catch up on everything. Right. Like you get time to go back and listen to all the albums or whatever.
Yeah.
You listen to the Baby album?
No. My boy sent it to me. I'm straight. I'm all the way good on that.
There's nothing about the Baby that I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm not with that at all.
And I listened to like the first minute and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Like that's just corny to me. Like, dog, man, I don't even want to get into it.
No, get into it though.
It's just like there's no passion in the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not heartfelt. I don't feel like he put his 100% musical into it, like his musical part of him. I think it's more of money chasing. Like, this is what people want to hear. This is what I'm going to give them. Right. And that's the problem with music in general today is no one's making music to make music anymore. I mean, in hip hop at least. Well, for the most part. Right. All the popular shit. Yeah. No one's making music because they love it.
And that's what's trash, right?
That's what's corny.
People are making music now strictly to try to make the millions, right? That's like to get that hot buzz and then get that endorsement or get that, you know, just the tour money or the club money or whatever, the short money. Right. And that's just trash, man. Like, And
the worst part about that is it's so instant now. Like, it's not like before where if you had a hot single 10, 20 years ago, you could ride it out for like a couple years. Yeah. Now you got a hot single, you got about a good 3-4 months.
No,
and
yeah.
Look at Designer, Trinidad James.
Trinidad James lived off of that shit for a whole year.
And then what?
And you ain't heard.
Now he's doing a complex sneaker show.
Like, is that what he's doing now?
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you got so small of a window. And it's really bad when you come out that way. Yeah. Because your next song is supposed to be as big or bigger than your smash #1 single.
And that's the reverse right now because it used to be that, you know,
you build up to that.
Right. Exactly.
Your first album was cool. It got people in. Second album took you to the next level. Third album, you're superstar. Right. Now it's you come in superstar status, #1 Billboard, hip hop, urban, whatever, overall music. Now your second song, you come out with Panda. Second song is Timmy Turner that don't even chart.
Which was a freestyle.
It was a cool song,
but it was dope.
It was a cool song, but it didn't do anything.
Relatively dope. Let me.
And he's been chasing that. Like you're always chasing yourself when you come out like that.
Well, now it's
look at Young M.A.
It wouldn't have been that big if it wasn't on Kanye West album first.
Panda?
No, I disagree. I think it was big. It was bigger Kanye before that. On it. Yeah, and then it got on.
It was already like really big.
Oh, and Kanye put it on his album because it was big.
Right, and then Kanye kind of took it to the next level. I mean, same thing with like Young M.A. Yeah, Young M.A. was sizzling in the streets 3 years ago. Ooh. Now you got this nigga talk about he want to fuck her and shit, fam.
Fucking Kodak. But even with that, like, and the thing is with record labels or even just people in general now, like, if you're not, you know, white hot, then they don't even check for you, right? Like, you have to have a ooh. But even her couple's followers were bangers, didn't get any type of steam because they weren't as hot as ooh.
She can't make a song. That's her problem.
I mean,
she can't make a song with a chorus. At least everything's a freestyle.
Ooh,
exactly.
that's like Cardi's the exception to that. I think.
Cardi, but she has people writing for her. She don't got to do it.
Yeah, yo, you keep talking like
there's a lot of money behind her that does that shit for her.
All right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she don't have it like, and she didn't come out as a lyricist like M.A. did.
But she still got to sustain that, right? Like even with people, like, there's been plenty of people who have been writing and doing shit for other people who are now not here anymore. Like you can still gotta give Cardi some kind of credit for that.
I do. Yeah. I give her credit for being a superstar, but like I'm not giving her credit for being a lyricist.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
I don't consider her a lyricist to begin with.
Yeah, no, not at all. I don't even think she's that good. I don't think her music's that good, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just more ratchet shit. It's not gonna be like my thing is like when you put out an album, are you gonna be listening to this 10 years from now? Even 5, even 2, 3 years from now.
It depends what it's about and what. It's like put it like this. Because Cole even said it, talking like your fan base changes, but you don't.
I want to talk about Cole's fan base too.
So he's like, you putting out all the ratchet songs and people seeing you do things that they scared to do and they like you. But once you get a certain age, that's just unacceptable.
Dog, right. You're 30 talking about lean.
Unacceptable.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Like it's like me being 40 years old, but like from 1 to 39, I never sold drugs and never gangbanged.
Right.
I turned 40, I want to gangbang and sell drugs.
Right.
That's why I can't relate to these new rappers because they're all like the baby, like we're talking about. He's probably, 23, 24 probably.
Maybe.
Doing crazy, wild shit. I'm not trying to hear that.
Right.
I can't relate to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem is most of these new artists are catering to their fans that are 17 to 21, 22. We got nothing to count with them dogs.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Like you mentioned Wu-Tang and they're like, who? You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Which is crazy, but it's true. I did want to touch on J. Cole's fans, right? Because J. Cole's fan base, as everyone knows, like the college area, like, you know.
Right.
But now that he's older,
they've grown up with him.
Right, but he still raps about like the college shit. Like he's still in that bag.
Not as much.
Nah.
His last album he was a little bit. And not on the features, I would say. I'm really curious to see where this album goes. Like,
so Cole's been out since what, 14, 15? 2014, 2015 in there somewhere around there?
What?
He's been out.
He's been out since 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
Because when I started listening to him, I wasn't even living here yet.
Me too.
So it was he came out with the Come Up in 07, the Warm Up was in 08, and then Lights, Friday Night Lights was 2010.
Oh, I didn't even get into Cole until I was in college, so I missed it.
That's what I'm saying. So when I was listening to Cole, like the Warm Up, I was 18, 19. Okay, yeah. I was in the college bag with him.
Right.
Fast forward, Friday Night Lights, I'm still in the college bag. Even Sideline Story and Born Sinner, I'm in the college bag with you. And here we are from 08 to 2013. We're 5 years in. We're still in the college bag. How long do you drag that bag out? Because that was definitely Forest Hill Drives. And what was the one after that?
I didn't think Forest Hill Drive was a college bag.
No, I wouldn't.
You
say
didn't think
that
so?
No,
I think that was more. That was more of my childhood bag.
Because it had that fucking song up there. I don't know if it was that album. I never did this before. He talks about like losing fucking virginity. It was that album, wasn't it? Or am I bugging?
Yeah, but that was from high school.
But it's the same thing. You're still targeting that
college
young demographic.
In high school,
it's still that young demographic, fam. You're still targeting that same demographic. Like to me, like. Is he still going at because he still raps about college a little bit?
Yeah, but I kind of feel like that Forest Hill album.
Yeah,
it was more of an album like this is where I'm from. This the cloth I'm cut from. I don't get that college like that Kanye graduation feel.
Right. Nah. It's not that vibe. I'm not saying it's about college. I'm saying that's what he's talking. Like he's rapping about some shit that is young. That the mid-20s, early to mid-20s were able to relate to when they were at that age. Now that, because like I said, I'm 29 and I was in that group. So now that we're all older, Cole's like 3 years older than me. So he's like 32, 33. Does his content grow? Like, has his content grown?
I think so.
To meet that late 20s crowd, opposed to meeting that.
I think he has already.
I think he speaks to the 30-year-olds now.
You think so?
Yeah, 1,000%.
I have to go back and re-listen.
I definitely think so.
Because if you look at his last, I mean, the only reason I'm bringing this up because KOD, look at the album covers, a bunch of kids that are high on drugs.
Yeah, but it was a message,
right? But people in their late 20s aren't doing lean. It's the younger generation. It's the generation before me,
right? But he's talking to them. He's talking to them like, yo, you don't need to be doing
but that's
this
what I'm
if you
saying.
want to be sustained. But he's not talking to the college crowd. He's in all actuality, he's talking to the 16, 17, 18-year-old kids.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, how long? But that's my question. How long is he going to be in that bag for? Because I don't think that crowd, right, that people who were 17, 18, 20, when I was 17, 18, 20, back in 08, 09, that crowd now is not as receptible as J. Cole as we were. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
No, but all honesty, that crowd's more acceptable to J. Cole than you are.
Which one? This new crowd?
The new crowd's more acceptable. Because when J. Cole, hold on, let me tell you, J. Cole first came out, they didn't accept him.
Yes,
they really, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. When he first came out, even the labels was like, oh, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't selling.
I'm not talking about the labels. If you were on the blogs in 08, 09,
no, I hear
and
what
10,
you're saying. Yeah, I hear
he was sizzling.
No, but
he was sizzling.
This album, but the KOD album, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, but the KOD album is like, it's no difference than Marvin Gaye album that mother.
What's going on?
What's going on album?
Right.
What was a current event album?
Right.
Not no like for the news. It was like, this is what's really going on.
Right.
They don't want us to put music out like that to address these issues. Because mind you, he was still with Motown. He put that album out with his own money.
Right.
You feel me? Motown didn't give him no money for that budget. So, and that was one of his best selling albums. So that was an album to just make people aware. Yo, we got to stop. But look what we're doing to ourselves.
Right.
That's KOD falls in that same category.
I'm not disagreeing with you there. My question is,
that's not growth.
Is that crowd, are they going to retain him as a rapper that they listen to? Or are they just going to go back to Lil Pump?
They have.
I don't think so.
I
think both of you guys I hear what both of you are saying, but no, I don't think that they will. But at the same time, I don't think that. And to Jersey's point, he's not talking to them on a regular basis. He talked to them on KOD.
He gave him a whole fucking album.
Right. Exactly. So listen, he talked to him on KOD as what like Jersey's saying, that this as a state of the culture type of situation. Like,
right.
This is where we're at.
Right.
You don't have to do this if you want to have longevity. Blah 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 blah. But this is what he talking to him. But as far as is he still talking to college kids? I think he stopped talking to college kids after Born Sinner. After 2014 Forest Hill Drive. He's been talking to his contemporaries.
Forest Hill Drive, his lead single was about him losing to Virginia in high school. Like, come on, fam.
But that's not. But what I'm saying is like,
he talks about
the content. I'm talking about the content, the overall content of the entire body of work from 2014 to KOD to For Your Eyes Only. All that stuff is talking to his people, like his age group. He's 30. Well, he's 30 years old, 31 years old, so he's talking to that age group.
That song on Forest Hill Drive where he's talking about how he looks up to the drug dealer for, having the money, but the drug dealer looks up to him for going to college. Dog, he was still in the college bag.
But just because he's talking about...
But that's my thing. Okay, so you said KOD is more of an awareness album, right?
More of an awareness
But it's still targeted at that young group. He's always been targeting 17 to 23. So, okay, hold on.
That hasn't.
Okay, but hold on. He's always been there, right? So you're saying he's progressed as an artist. But the last album, he's still talking to that demographic.
No, but...
yes and no. But the way he was talking to that demographic, it's like, this is your brain. This is your brain.
But you're talking about talking to the kids, and he's not talking to college kids. Like, when you're talking about he's talking to that demographic, he's talking to the lean. Like, that demographic is who's on lean right now. Like, he's trying to make a point. Like, you don't have to do this shit to be relevant. Like,
I get that,
but he's not talking to the college kids though.
His whole career, he's talked to the same demographic. That's my point. He hasn't moved from 17 to 23.
I disagree.
Whether it's spoken word, like he did on KOD to make awareness, or whether it's directing your music at them, he's still keeping it there.
I wouldn't even say KOD entirely is just to that demo. I mean, he's got a couple songs, but that whole thing, he's on his grown man shit type. like he's followed the lead of Hove and Wale and those type of people and Nas to an even more extent.
What you thought about the joint he did when he was representing his boy that was in jail?
Which one?
Which joint?
When he did the whole album telling his life, how he got locked up, then the song to his daughter.
Oh, that's that.
My letter to my firstborn or something like that.
Yeah. That was on. Wasn't that on Forest Hill Drive? Or no, that was on. For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only.